Hey Christopher, what's up? Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. You know, say, when me dey come alive earlier, me never in a fantastic mood, you know. Never in a fantastic. No, because me can't sleep now. Me tired. Me tired of what me I see and me sure no says not me alone tired. Now imagine the lady was put to rest today. Today. It was such a peaceful and together ceremony. But all over the place, these people are left, right, and center criticizing everything. Now, you know why them are do it? Hi, sweetheart, how you doing? Tina. You know why they're doing it? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how these people work. Remember me talked to you about crab in a barrel mentality, you know, and how people like to stand on the back of others in order to rise. You see, because is a point of weakness when somebody is in mourning or going through grief. Them not as fiery as when they're not grieving. And them things say now is the time to pounce. Now is the time for jump on the woman back and go on with herself. Because you know say she a mourn and she not gonna come out and cuss and head chip and all these things. So una feel like say una can just jump and stamp on the lady and stamp on all the donors and stamp on the effort. Listen, I have never seen a wickeder set of people. I have never seen a wickeder set of people. That you could not have timed this any better. You try to tell me say, una couldn't even wait until the ground cool? No man. Let me tell you something. From I go to left to right to center all over social media. Every single live that is going on is something negative. So you know something? I come on here to flip the script because I don't want any negative thing on my life. So if you come over here with the intention to hear some negative review, please exit. Because this is not the space for you. Too much bad feelings out there, you can't go on a them place there. Right? Because them people, they're merciless. And you see, as they are merciless, they are going to have zero mercy meted out to them when it is their time of need. Leave them over there, so. But let us flip the script. I want to not talk about all the great things that happened at this funeral today. If you not claim for say you no love how 99 do the things them. If you not claim for say you no respect how 99 handle the things, don't just let the negative energy go out there. Counteract it with something positive if you dare. Counteract it with something positive. I want to hear from the people what was great about today. I want to hear from the people what they respected about that ceremony. I want to hear something positive about the putting to rest of Miss Richie. From the beginning to the end, everybody is busy listening and absorbing all of the foolishness. But yet nobody is out there shouting about how great it was. I want to hear people talking something nice. What was it that was positive about it that you enjoyed? Me personally, one thing I can say that me did love to see. Me did love to see how 99 did look little bit in that frat there. Yeah. When she was at that, when she go up at the front of the church and she had put Miss Richie to rest. Oh my gosh, as she spin round about there, I'm say, watch 99, watch weight loss. The dress just sit down on her so. And the pink shoes was just perfect. I loved how she put herself together. She looked beautiful. That is a very superficial thing, but it's still something positive. I want to hear everything we're good. All right, let me see now. Me looking at the comments them now. Right? Because everybody I run up and down and I listen to the foolishness. Come, we just rise it up a little. I saw a number of bloggers came to support. Yes, to support 99 and celebrate the life of Miss Richie. That was wonderful. Yes, I saw who was it again? Away name again coming a two follow me know. Speak your mind, and he was sat beside another young lady, and she was there as well. She also have a YouTube channel. I like how they color coordinated the event. Yes, man, and most everyone followed it. Yes, Miss Richie looked nice. Absolutely, me love the fuchsia pink, because that's what it was, wasn't it? The fuchsia pink jackets, and how they did a very delicate makeup on her face. It never, it never looked like it wasn't Miss Richie. It looked like Miss Richie. All right, me did like that. She did have a little lip gloss. Me never too like the lip gloss, but me like how her face did look. Her face did look nice and cool. Me like the gloves, right? And everybody, I love the casket. I mean, one did love the casket. The casket to me was beautiful. I like the fact that her name was there on the casket. And then they had all the little name them. Because me that look on the detail and the thought that went into it. There was a lot of thought that went into that casket. It was the whole, all of the 9 years, our full legal name. Our nickname them, Planka Granny, Slim Chick, Miss Richie. It was all on there, and that was beautiful. Star Jones, listen to me now, man, but Star Jones is she is a real MC, Star Jones was really good. Star Jones' voice, she was clear, she was very distinct when she was speaking. Her tone was nice to listen to. She never too loud, she never too soft. She knew exactly how to maintain the tempo. I was very impressed. And I've got to say, Star Jones need to get her credits. The way she handled that funeral was impressive. Everything she did, you could tell she put out her best. You understand? You could tell she put out her best. What else now? I love how Auntie was not afraid to touch. I know. Listen to me now, though. Listen, Tina. When she did that, I say, my God, Auntie brave. Auntie brave, because me couldn't do it. We couldn't do it at all. But she was amazing. Yes, she did. She did do that. And she held up quite a lot before she actually break down. She held up a lot before she break down. And the strength that she showed, it was amazing. Lady V, latest. Okay, yes, Lady V was there. Say, Christopher, I was looking through the crowd to see if I see Lady V. Poor me couldn't see her. I was like, which one of these is Lady V? Because none of them never really look like her. So I don't know. Maybe my eye just blind away there, but I couldn't see her. Let me see who else now. Come on, man. 67. I want to pan here. 67. I want to have nothing nice to say about the funeral. No, man. It can't be the same people talking all the time. Make we hear what we enjoyed about the funeral. I like the singing. The singing was really nice. All them songs that they came together and put together and did, it was absolutely fantastic to hear the singing. It was a great send-off. Absolutely, it was a great send-off. Now, even the funeral service workers at the graveside, them man, they work, man. You could tell that these people, they were so coordinated. Them do the thing fast. They were efficient. You understand? And they managed to put down the coffin in the ground so gently. Listen to me now, man. The thing was good. I also like the fact that it was done very classily. Sometimes we are watch some funeral pan YouTube and they're sitting there. Some ghetto funeral and the amount of skin out music we are here. And you wonder if a dance or a what. You understand? None of that. It was perfect for who Miss Richie was. It was perfect for who Miss Richie was. and that made it a wonderful event. It was fitting for her. You understand? Pastor was amazing too. Yes, I like the way they decorate the casket. Oh yes, and the flowers, they were beautiful. The flowers were beautiful. You know, I can't imagine how much effort it must have taken to put something like this together from start to finish. And people are still trying to tear you down for all the effort that you have made to put somebody who is not even your blood relative to rest. But everybody that I can see out there on social media right now, all they can say is what was wrong, but yet there is nobody shouting about what was right. Even the followers, them who supposed to be having this woman's back, would not even counteract on their walls and shout it to the hills that it was a beautiful thing. You know, because everybody is busy listening. Let me go hear what that person there say. Let me go over here so go listen to what them a say. Hear that the one there say. Listen to me now, man. I was busy enjoying the funeral today. And people are inbox me. I tell me say, oh, somebody over one part. I criticize. I say, I don't want to hear about that, you know. I am focusing on the positive stuff, you know. Me no want run off at the funeral if you go listen to no crowbait or no Jezebel spirit. Me not interested in that. I want to focus on what is happening here and now. I was jumping between Claudia's live and 99 live, and as some just a jump from one to the other, because with one me see one different perspective, over here so me see one different perspective. What a way Pitbull come out. What a way Pitbull come out. I blocked all the negative coverage. Well done. It went on without a glitch, and still she rise. The program was very well laid out. Absolutely. It was a true celebration of Miss Rich's life. Very dignified yet festive. Absolutely. Let me see now. I broke down when the ladies was singing She Don't Live Here No More. Oh God, yes, yes, definitely. Definitely. That's what I watched. I didn't go peep nowhere today. That's it. Pitbull. Exactly. Pitbull, Florida. His presence speaks volumes. It was so nice to see him there. That people traveled to actually be there who are not from the community. Speaks volumes to the impact of Planka Granny on everybody. The fact that people made an effort. Now, I thought that YMK was going to come to the funeral. Did I misread that or mishear that, guys? Because I could have sworn he said he was coming. But I know it's his anniversary and beer celebration that other things was taking place. So maybe plans changed. But I was looking for him in the crowd, and I didn't see him. But apart from that, there was quite a nice little turnout. The church wasn't too full. It was a good crowd, right? And a good turnout at the graveside as well. You could tell that the graveside was more intimate, that people who were closer to her were present at the graveside. People who knew her a bit more were at the graveside, and then everybody came to the church. So that was also very respectful. He thought about it, but plans changed. Okay. I thought so. Because I was like, I could have swear I did hear him say, I'm going to go to Miss Rich's funeral. But I figured that maybe it was his anniversary or something pop up. Anyway, apart from that, you know, it was so nice to see Tats, Tina, you know, the little baby. My goodness, isn't he getting big? So cute. Who else? Who else did come right out in the team again? Which one of them did have one? Tina did have on the red wig. Who did have on the red wig, people? The red wig did a ball out, you know. It was so pretty. Somebody had on a red wig from Donna's team. Would it remind me of who did have on the red curly wig? Yes, man, the girl looked real nice. She looked so nice. It was nicely laid, Tina. It was so nicely laid. It fit her little face. The color was beautiful and it fit her. And almost forget, who was that girl with the glasses? You know, the tease glasses. You know, the tease, the person on social media tease we sell the whole lose weight tablet them and sitting them. Tease avant glasses were just rest on her nose and it not have no frame. Who was she? Was she a blogger? That girl was put together mint. Pretty. Pretty. Me love the wig. The wig look like it's a mermaid wig. It have one woolly color in it. From silver to pink to blue. I was like, oh my God. She came right out. Makeup was laid. Had on nice glasses. These people were looking the business. They were looking the business. And Tina just lost her younger sister. Can you imagine that? And she still come out like that. Yeah, man, she was so pretty. The part I also like, I got emotional. She had only 3 family members. Oh, God. And yet, the family that she has, these people want to tear down. They want to destroy. They come like thieves in the night and they just want to destroy. Look at the togetherness. Everybody out on the lane from the setup. Everybody in a t-shirt remembering this lady. And now is the time. Them couldn't rest it. They had to pounce because that is the nature of the devil. To come at you when you are at your weak point. That's the nature of it. You understand? And you know the funny thing is, how many of them have buried a loved one and done it to such a good capacity? Have done it to such a level? How many? I really wonder. If we were to do some comparison, I really wonder. Some of them too young fifi understand how to do them something they and do it well. But yet them a dip them mouth in a things and a run off them mouth and a criticize. You know, I always look at things this way. When you are seeing somebody make an effort, celebrate the good when them a do first. Because you know say you not doing it, they're doing it. Celebrate the good what them a do first. Wait a little bit now, man. Let the dust settle before you can reflect. Because as I always tell you guys, graduates, I always tell you, reflection is key in life. It is very important that you reflect because it's only through reflection that you can improve. But how the hell can you reflect when you're literally just in the throes of something? How can you reflect at this time when you literally just put the body down in the ground? Oh no, sister, oh no wicked. Oh no, we're out there tear down the whole thing. Oh no, sister, oh no wicked. Oh no, couldn't breathe. Hold it. Wait. Make the ground cool, no man. The event was beautiful. Everybody was fed and watered. The event went without a hitch. And 99 and our donors them pull it off. Pull it right off. Leave all of the criticism for later if you don't have to. Because I not run up in a show, you know. You no can run in a show and do no woolly pa bashing because of that you no love to do. Me no in that. But I think the timing was so tasteless, tacky, for the things that you are all coming out with when there was so much beautiful things to celebrate. So much beautiful things to celebrate. Look how 99 say, she not follow Speak Your Mind. Because Speak Your Mind I talk about some subject where she don't want to hear. But yet, Speak Your Mind still turn up at the funeral because if no say 99 no mean no harm by that. She's protecting her peace. Don't mean she don't respect the man. Don't mean that she have any malice in her towards him. Look at that unity. Look at that unity. That somebody who is out and about on their tour and their vacation still take the time to go to the funeral. Still take the time to show their respect. You don't see the positivity in that. Could have carried on doing their tour and their vacation and don't even look, but still took the time out to do that. You have to respect people who made the effort to actually go out and show their support because they knew that the demons them were going to come. You think so that's why they come, you know? Them come to support, not just to say goodbye, but to support the woman where them know say. after them see how successful this is, the arrows them are gonna come. But mighty God, me never expect the arrows them to come now. No, sir. Me never expect that at all. Me did think say uno have something about uno. Just a little something. Just a little something about uno. Little something. That uno coulda leave it. But no. So we have to talk about what was wonderful about that event. We have to talk about how that team that 99 has is such a force to reckon with. That they are always flanking around her and by her side. No matter how much you like to say that there is somebody in the camp where can be trusted. When it comes to boil down to it, the people them dead fear. The real people them dead fear. 100%. And when you've got somebody like that, and all the negative attention them get, and the people them around them don't falter despite the fact that negative attention is coming, it shows that there is something genuine there. But you don't like to see that. No, you don't care like to see that. That must hurt, you know. Because there's nothing you would like to see more than a division in the camp. You would have loved to see that. So this is what you guys do. Like buzzards, like vultures, you come and you pick at carcasses and dead flesh. You pick at anything that is rancid and you feed on it and you feed on it. And because you are feeding on it, you are failing to see that above you there is a clear sky. Above you there is the sun shining. You're not going to see nothing good. You're not going to see nothing good. If the casket never have no flowers on it, if the casket never pink, if the jacket never pink, Uno would still have something to say. Why can't you admit that? Now go admit that. Uno would still have something bad to say. And that is why the majority will not care. No. Because whatever numbers you are commanding, it still can't measure up to the numbers that are celebrating. It still can't measure up to the numbers that are seeing the wonderful works, and what took place today was a wonderful send-off for a wonderful old lady who was full of charisma. Down to the lady expression on her face where rest in peace. Una analyze negatively because your heart is so twisted against everything that you cannot see anything that is positive. Can't see it. Always have to see something negative, and that is such a shame. But what is particularly worse is the timing. It's the timing. No respect for the dead. No respect for the dead. And that tells me something is really wrong with a lot of you. Really and truly wrong with a lot of you. It is a disgrace that not even in a time of mourning and a time of burial that you can hang up your jackets for one night before you come back and to a regular program. No, sir. This was the obia. It was the obia, man. Me never see somebody get so much hate yet in my life. But guess what? Guess what? I also never see somebody get so much love yet in my life. And that are the parts that I am always going to come back to. Let us raise our positive voices above all these negative nancies. Let us talk about what was wonderful about this event, because it was a wonderful event. All them flowers, they did well pretty. Me never see the Florera Rocher bouquet, you know. The Florera, it was a Florera Rocher bouquet with actual chocolates, or was it the wrappers they used to make flowers? Cause me never get for seat. I heard them talking, but me that do something else, and me never spot it. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at some of this. Rejection is a hell of a thing. The Maria vultures, they're not even allowed the lady to thaw out. Even the pastor was amazed that people came from overseas. 19, I recognize his presence as well. That was honorable. But them only are talking vain. Absolutely. No respect for themselves as well. Yes. They're all saying Miss Richie have a bump beside her. Show me no business with them, I say. They don't respect themselves. So how they gonna even respect a dead person? I'm not surprised at all. Teach true. Nice peaceful send off. Miss Richie never liked too much excitement. No, she didn't. She was not that kind of person. I would never give them my views. Real Oh, it was real chocolate. Oh wow. I thought it was they made like flowers out of the Ferrero Rocher wrapper. I didn't know that it was real chocolate that was in the bouquet. So that was really nice of that person. The only person I see so much hate for one person is in the media. Yes, they showed their true selves, which will never change. No, it will never change. And we shouldn't expect them to change. We must expect that they will go on, guys. There was a time when I used to hope and say, oh gosh, I hope this stops. I hope people stop all of this. But I've now accepted the fact that there are certain people in this world that will never be, that will never change from their path, and we cannot fight them for that. Anybody who is, let me tell you something, there are different people on this earth that's built for different roles, different jobs for different people. You hear what I'm saying to you? And you see, when you have greatness either thrust upon you or greatness by default, you are always going to have haters. You are always going to have enmity. There is always going to be jealousy and envy. And that's not just within our culture, people. That is a worldwide phenomenon. It's just that we have a certain way of expressing it and doing it. You understand me? So this is not a strange thing. So if for them job is to hate, then let them hate. They will end up being the wind beneath the wings that will help her to soar. Keep her in check. Checks and balances, Checks and balances, right? So make them do whatever they have to do. We are not here to fight them down and tell them, say, oh, them are this and them are that. No, they have their path. My only issue with them, people, is that they could not pause. They could not pause. This is a new level of low. Because me know, say then low, then go low, But this low is a different level of low. There is no way they could have liked that old lady at all. Some of them like to talk as though they liked her, but there's no way they could have liked her and done something like this. No way. No way at all. It is go after anybody, including the deceased, in order to tear down one. Anybody, including the deceased, in order to tear down one. Anybody that is that blindsided cannot be reasoned with. So you have to leave those people in the squalor that they're in and let them roll around in it. But all I am saying to us graduates is that we lift our mentality and we see the good in what we could not have done by ourselves. That was done as a cohesive force of people coming together and creating an event that was worthy of a personality that touched many lives. Many lives. How many times do we hear that black people can't work together? How many times do we hear that black people don't support black business and black people don't support black people? We've heard those kind of things. Do you not see that here is a situation where all of that is proved wrong? Where one woman is pivotal to people coming together for a common cause? So forget the crabs in the barrel. Forget the ones who will always see the negative. Let us go away knowing that it was a job well done. A job well done. That 99 as a servant of the people had done a wonderful thing. That the donors who sacrificed their pounds, pennies, dollars, euros are wonderful people. That they should be elevated and celebrated as iconic for their generation. because many will never do what they have done. Many will never walk the path that they are walking or have walked. But yet, some are caught up on what is wrong with the scenario instead of seeing what is right. 141 of Uno on this live. If Uno agree with that, click the like button, please, and thanks. That's the least you can do if you're not talking, to show that you understand where I'm coming from and what I'm saying. That there are people out there that you could never even trust to buy you a piece of bread. And it reach you. And here it is that you've got one person coordinating several funnels of funds and showing you the results straight in your face. But yet nobody is shouting from the hills about how positive this is. Let me see. Thank you. No regrets helping sending Granny Richie home. Wonderful sunshine. My first time listening. I absolutely love your reasoning. Thank you. A group of strangers coming together to help a stranger. Oh my God. Can you imagine, Marie? Can you imagine? How often do we see this happening? It is not normal. And that is why Planker Shop is going down in our history, and is this them can't take. You understand? That is why it's going down in history, because it's not just historic for the Jamaican people. It is historic for our race. You hear what I'm saying to you? It is historic for our race of people, because in terms of our generational curses from slavery, where divide and rule was what separated us purely on the basis of superficial reasoning. Who light skin and who dark skin, who have straight nose, who have bantu nose, who for mouth big, who for mouth thin, who for body cock, who for body flat. We have all kinds of physicalities that we divide ourselves on, and all of that is coming from a colonized mind. And despite that, who uptown, who downtown, despite that, you have got a situation where a group of people have come together regardless of their background, regardless of their class, regardless of their sexual preference, regardless of their gender, regardless of whether or not they are Christian or not Christian, and support a unified cause. Because one person's charisma and personality has drawn your attention to situations in need of help. And nobody else no see the greatness in that. Are you serious? This is why she will never ever lose. She always a go win. Even when we see things that we not like. Because you know say, Headteacha I got to talk about it same way. Because if me see something me not like, me talk about it, you know. But regardless, you know, when I talk about it, you know how I talk about it? Because I'm doing it constructively. Because I'm doing it because I want to see her win. And don't stop winning. 100%. Because I have not seen anybody do what 99 has done. Period. Period. Haven't seen it. And none of these people that I've heard making all of this noise has done it to the levels. Because there's levels to the thing, you know. I never said them never do something, you know. Oh, no, get me wrong, you know. I'm not saying that these people not capable of doing a little thing here and a little thing there. I'm not saying, nay. But there's levels to the thing. And this is levels. Big time levels. The low life, them could not wait to talk today. They did not give her a day in the ground, no. All them try, them can't break us. That's right. Assisting Marcus last night with his mother setup, I know. Funding the setup also, and refreshments at funeral. Can you imagine? Thank you. Okay. So, what I'm trying to say to us as graduates in Headteacha K class Anytime somebody come at you with the negative thing them with them say, just dash something positive at them. And say, man, you did see Auntie Dana Frack? He pretty. Anytime they want to come at you out there with some kind of nitpick, just say something positive and shut them up. Anytime them come in your inbox with no foolishness and say, go look over here, so don't look. Don't look. Because it's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth it. Because we all know that none of them could have done what that platform did for that old lady. And that's the fundamental fact. That's why they're miserable. They can't walk in the lady's shoes. Let them get 10k views for any live and beat Planka. No, sir, them can't do them something there. I was shocked to hear one of them curse. I said a bad word while watching the funeral. I shocked, couldn't shock no more. Lower than low. Me not shocked about that. See, me not shocked about that. That not shock me. That not shock me. Them people they will use that kind of language no matter what, no matter who. You know, and that's that really. It's just important that we just don't look. No matter what is said, no matter what they're coming with, just don't look. Don't look, because it's a non-factor argument. You understand me? It's a non-factor argument. Non-factor. And it's really interesting. What I find is that I have gone, because as a blogger, me see everything, you know, I'm a job that, so me I go look, right? I don't expect every ordinary person to be jumping around the way I was jumping around. But that's my job, okay? And I get paid for my job. But I'm telling you guys, when you go around and you see some of the so-called Plankatarians, because I know the real one them, the so-called Plankatarians, jumping up on the haters them profile and a chat, you know. Some of them me see all agree with the things them and all of that, and I'm just like, my God. You see the hypocritical nature of social media, because if it's one thing you can't say about Headteacha, you know. You know, go see me a write up all about the place. I say all kind of something, you know. And not on any of my pages would I ever. Because I'm just not that type. I will observe. I will watch. I will listen. But me not say a word. Because I know where I go is where I am wanted. I do not present myself where I am not wanted. I don't go to places to cuss people neither. Because that no make it. Leave them. They have their job. Their job is to build the negative energy they want to build. But our job is to build an even more positive, resonating energy that will consume any negativity around the works of 99. Because until the day come when I blatantly see that, oh no, something is drastically wrong and may have evidence, I will never look in the direction of the rest of them. But I have to have the evidence for myself, you know. Me no business about for them evidence, you know. Because for them evidence ever fixed, you know. Me have to have it for myself. Okay, remember they had to return donations. There you go. Look at that. And you see, you know what I found funny about that? As you remind me, dear Michelle. If she had not returned it, and take it and give somebody else, you would have heard something else, you know. Anyhow, she never do. You would have heard something else. And yet still she do that, and you still hear things. They will never be pleased. That's why you can't pay them no mind. I don't watch the haters pages. Never. I can't stand them. Talk the truth. Right? CC, you have a thing named karma and it's a bitch. And every man have them day and every pussy have them 4 o'clock. Just wait and see. Yes. It's hard not to look when it's cut up and show up everywhere. That is true, CC. Because even sometimes I said to myself, okay, today is a day where I'm not going to look on X page. And I may go on a blogger that I do follow and bam, there it is, and you can't help but hear it. And it incenses you. It gets you angry. You understand? So my thing now is that when I go on a live and I hear people that I don't want to hear, I just come off. It no means I mean I love that, listen to that blogger, but me just come off and come back little later when me think that segment they done. You understand? Because it's not all the time I can absorb it. And because I'm a bit of an empath, I take things in too much sometimes. So I have to give myself mental breaks. Mental breaks for my well-being. So me run go over TikTok, me find so little foolishness for laugh after. And me post that instead. Because that's my distraction. You understand me? That's my distraction. You know, 2 days ago, I deleted Facebook because my mental could not take how people even stay there. That is right. That is right. And this is the thing. When you are an empath, you will get yourself wound up into a state that if you can't release that energy, you will start to feel ill. So it's really important that you take yourself away when you can't take anything. Go and just breeze off and do something completely different. You understand me? Because these people, they will pull you down with them. Pull down your mindset with them. And that's not healthy under any level at all. Under any level at all, it's not healthy. Right? So I'm so happy to hear all the wonderful things that we enjoyed about that funeral. I'm so happy to hear that so many of you thought it was a wonderful event. And if on a rate how we celebrated all the great things, I would like you to like up the live. Come on, man. 63 likes, and the must can do a little better. We did well. Those of you in the Planka Nation, Uno did well. Those of us who were the observers who were celebrating, we did well. We did well. Those of us who were posting things on our timelines and saying, look at this great event, you did well. Those of you who stayed away from the negative energy, big up on your damn self. You did well. You understand me? You did not get caught up in the mess. You did well. And so be it. That is how we have to look at things. Leave them for do what them a do. Because they could not have chosen a worse time, and that is a shame. But the shame is not ours to bear, it is theirs to bear. The embarrassment is theirs to bear, not ours. Because we are the few graduates who are a cut above the rest. Anyway, big up yourself. Talk to you guys tomorrow. All right? Bye-bye.